You've been staring at the same problem for 40 minutes. Not because it's impossible, because somewhere along the way, your mind stopped solving it and started punishing you for not solving it yet. Sound familiar? That voice that says, why can't you just figure this out while you're already trying everything you know? That's not stupidity. That's not laziness. That's a mind trapped in its own thinking pattern. And almost nobody ever explains why this happens. Picture this. It's you right now, maybe. You're sitting at your desk. The deadline is tomorrow. The solution should be simple, but your brain keeps circling the same three ideas over and over like a record stuck in a groove. You try harder. The harder you try, the more stuck you feel. You start believing something dangerous. Maybe I'm just not smart enough for this. But here's what you don't know yet. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what brains do when they're exhausted, anxious, and afraid of being wrong. Psychologists have a name for what's happening. It's called functional fixedness. It means your mind gets locked into seeing things only one way, the way you first learned them, the way that feels safe. So when the obvious solution doesn't work, your brain doesn't search for a new path. It just repeats the old one, louder with more panic. This is why the answer to a hard problem so often comes in the shower, or right before sleep, or on a walk when you've stopped trying. Because the moment you stop forcing your mind, it finally stops defending old patterns and starts noticing new ones. Pause for a second. Think about a time you were stuck on something painful. Not just a puzzle, but a real problem in your life. A relationship, a decision, a version of yourself you didn't know how to fix. Did pushing harder ever actually help? Or did clarity always show up the moment you finally breathed? Here's the part that hurts a little. You were probably taught that struggling harder equals trying harder, that if you're not exhausted, you're not working. So you grip your problems like they'll disappear if you let go for even a second. But your mind doesn't work like a muscle you can force. It works like water. It needs space to move before it can find a new direction. Think about every time you've replayed an argument in your head, trying to solve what you should have said, or stared at your phone, trying to force the right words into a text you're terrified to send. That tension you feel, that's not you failing to think. That's you thinking too hard in the same locked direction, refusing to let your mind wander somewhere new. Now here's the twist. The people who solve problems well, the ones who seem to have it figured out, aren't smarter than you. They've just learned something most of us never get taught. They know when to stop pushing. They understand that creativity and insight don't come from pressure. They come from psychological safety. From a mind that isn't afraid of being wrong. That's the secret no one tells you. Confidence doesn't come after the answer. The answer comes after the confidence to stop forcing it. So if you've been sitting there feeling like something is wrong with you because your mind won't cooperate, it's not broken. It's tired. It's scared. It's stuck in a loop it learned, not one it was born with. And loops can be broken. Next time you feel that familiar wall rising in your mind, don't fight it. Step back. Breathe. Let your thoughts loosen their grip. Because the version of you that solves this isn't the one who tries the hardest. It's the one who finally gives their mind enough space to think differently. And maybe, just maybe, that quiet moment of stepping back is the most powerful thing you'll do all day.